And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Herman Marquez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. In now for the Reds, Cody Sullivan. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
Makes a sliding stop, and that's a great play for the out. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jonathan India.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
Jake Fraley stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he kicks off the base of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
The pitch. And it clips the inside corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two outs, nobody on. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. Out number 3. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Andrew Abbott.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Struck him out looking. Now the number 2 hitter, warming Bernabel. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And the 0-1. Swings through that one.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
The Reds leading by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
You see them jock trying to beat me. It's only one man, believe me. Believe me. It's only one man, believe me. Believe.
Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Reds DH, Tyler Stevenson. Marquez back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Marquez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Squeezes it. And there's 1 away.
Batting it, the shortstop,
Jonathan Indy at the plate.
So easy to look. At the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Tony Kemp. Outside. 1-0. Runner takes off. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the Reds catcher, Cody Sullivan. Led off this game with a double. Swung on, belted. Blackman going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's and welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Chris Bryant now. The line and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Right through there. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And now it's Elias Diaz. Right through there for a strike. The Rockies trailing by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. And he deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And a pitch. Little dribbler up along third. Zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Coors Field, new inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Marquez back to work. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
And now Jake Fraley. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And there's 2 away.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details of how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first. They don't come any quick. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Line drive, and that's just foul. And now the lefty cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's the second baseman. And he hits a ground ball right side. Kemp gets it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The Rockies trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still down 3-0. Welcome in. John Shambi and Chris Singleton in the booth. We're in the 4th inning with nobody out. Line drive. He's got it. And there's 1 down. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Friedel, 28 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. That one missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Foul ball.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
In the air, out towards left center. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler Stevenson now at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Man at second here with 2 away. Jonathan India at the plate. And that one finds its way through. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He scores. And it's 4-0.
Wastes no time there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's Tony Kemp. He's been a great free agent sign. And that one clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hilliard pulls that one down, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon.
The center fielder.
The line to the pitch.
Blackmon.
There's a strike.
All these Rockies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
The 0-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And here's the first baseman, Warming Bernabel. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. India under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. Brian McMahon steps to the plate. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 4-0. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's a big power threat. Cody Sullivan. The pitch. And ball 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Well, right field, way back and gone. That's his 7th home run of the series, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now back, left fielder.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. And a good eye there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Ramon Marquez is done in this one, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Ryan Feltner gets the ball now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. That one out to right. Calls it in, 2 away. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. He's already homered here in this one. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Tyler Kinley getting ready to go. Man at second. Well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 6-0. And that's a double.
The batter, the center fielder, TJ.
So a man aboard. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedel. Right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Chris Bryant. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now a fly ball to right center. On the move to the gap. And there's 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. And it's fouled away. fly ball out into left center field. Fraley snags it for the second out. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
The shortstop,
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rockies are down quietly. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And we're back. Top 6. Now it's the DH, Tyler Stevenson. Feltner back to work. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one ripped. Out of here. He circles the bases. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add a run. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Stepping in, Tony Kemp. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground right side. Throws to first in time.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Cody Sullivan. He's already homered in this game. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now 7-0. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch, make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Doyle in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Hit in the air, center field. Sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. back here at Coors Field. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. And he deals. Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. His second home run of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Tyler Kinley taking over on the mound.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And now here is Jake Fraley, 1 for 3. And there's a ball. Kinley measures 6 feet 4 inches, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. This one smoked out to left. Doyle makes the grab, 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Jamer Candelario getting ready to hit. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Candelario off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, and that one handled, and that is the inning. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now an 8-0 game. Back after this on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Charlie Blackmon. As the lefty gets to work. That one misses. 1-0.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now the number 2 hitter, Warming Bernabel. Fall off foul. And here it comes. And that one pulled foul. And now the lefty goes down looking. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
McMahon in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. And a swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We go to the 8th, and now the DH, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
Kinley back to work. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. That's in there. That's strike 1. The Reds up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tony Kemp. Outside. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 10-0. And he's got a double.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So the batting order turns over. Cody Sullivan will hit next. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
2 runs across in the inning. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the ground. The throw to first.
He's out.
First out in the top of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 30,
Will Benson, the next to hit.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
On the mound now, Daniel Bard.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
1 down. And now Jake Fraley. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one finds the forest. It's out of here. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 13-0.
Tried a slider to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Now a screamer into the outfield. Doyle makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Candelario stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Lucas Gilbreth getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bird also throwing. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 14-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
2 outs, nobody on. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. That's his 50th career homer. And they add on. It's 15-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Stevenson stands in now and watches strike 1. That one misses. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. There's a line drive to left field. Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Chris Bryant. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have...
Kemp tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw off balance. Had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
2 down, nobody on. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Back here in Denver, we go to the 9th. In now for the Reds, Jonathan India.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Right side, hard hit. Over to Rogers. Now to first, and it's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Cody Sullivan. That misses off the outside edge. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Will Benson digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now
Runner breaks for 3rd. Now this is in the air down the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for 3rd. And he's in safely at 3rd. A run comes in on the play.
first pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Runner at 3rd, 2 gone. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from 3rd, and the lead continues to grow.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jalen Beeks.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Throw stops the lead runner at 2nd. 2 on and 2 out. Next to hit, Jamer Candelario. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A massive home run. That's his third home run of the game. It's 20-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. There's a swing and a drive. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And next is the designated hitter, Tyler Stevenson.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Ball,
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score, and they extend their lead. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
The pitcher on here, Justin Lawrence. On for his 20th appearance of the year. Next for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. Just missed. Stevenson at second with 2 down. In the air, left field. Doyle on his way over. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Andrew Abbott heading back out for the bottom of the 9th as he'll look to make history.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice.
So bottom of the 9th. So in now for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning working on a perfect game. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Just off the outside edge. And 1-1.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Number 87, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Big swing and a miss.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The notches strikeout number 150 this season. Rockies down to their last out. Next to him for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. There's the strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
The Rockies down to their final strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown